James McAvoy's my fan choice if they ever do a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde movie. I'm just saying, he'll be awesome at it. Hello and welcome to my Glass review. So Glass stars James McAvoy, Samuel L. Jackson and Bruce Willis, and all of them are their characters from like Unbreakable and Split. Unbreakable that starred Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson, and Split that starred James McAvoy. So they all get imprisoned to this facility for people who think they have superpowers. And of course, like, what they don't understand is they actually do have super abilities, but like they think there's something from a comic book. So what happens is they're contained and like we have our movie. Now, this movie is directed by M.Night Shyamalan, who directed Unbreakable and Split, but he also directed The Last Airbender, After Earth, and a bunch of other laughable movies that we're not going to mention. They're happening. M.Night Shyamalan has kind of redeemed himself like for the last few years with like The Visit and Split. So this movie is going to be like a trilogy, like in the superhero trilogy, and I was pretty excited for this movie, and I walked out of this movie pretty disappointed. Now I'll get on to something that I really liked about this movie. James McAvoy. He is fantastic in this movie. Like, it feels like he's a completely different person every time. That's not an easy thing to do as an actor. And he sells it off perfectly, and that's basically it. Like, that's all I can really say that I really liked about this movie. The plot is really slow, and the other actors just don't look like they just don't really give a shit. Apart from Samuel L. Jackson, but he's just really held back in this movie. And Bruce Willis, well, he's kind of been a curmudgeon for like the past few years, and this movie is really no exception. I mean, he's better than his other movies that he's been in for the past few years, but it's still, like, he doesn't really emote that much. It's really a shame, because you do cut back to the original Unbreakable movie, and it's just a shame, because you can really see, like Bruce Willis, you really tried in those movies. What happened to you, man? Also, you have the kid from Unbreakable coming back in this movie, and, you know, I thought he was fine, you know, wasn't great, wasn't bad, you know, he was fine. But also the movie just plays really slow as well. I mean, it's a Shyamalan movie, so it is going to play quite slow, and, you know, there's going to be, like, awkward camera shots and everywhere. But even still, like, it's just so slow, and they're in this facility, and you think, like, when are things going to happen, and just nothing happens. It's just people just talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. And that's basically all the movie is, just talking. I mean, the psychiatrist in the movie, good God, why was she in here? I mean, I know why she's in here because they needed a psychiatrist character, but the actress was just horrible in this. Seriously, like I didn't believe a single thing that came out of her mouth, and she was just horrible. It was just laughable. Like, the first line, I burst into laughter in the cinema. It was horrible. But also, like, the movie just plays so slow. There's awkward camera shots everywhere. I mean, it's a Shyamalan movie, so I guess I kind of expected that, but I didn't expect it to be like this. The thing about Shyamalan is that he's a very interesting figure in cinema, and, you know, like, he always keeps on switching from going, like, really great to just, like, dumb and bad. It's weird. Now, I can't really go into, like, that much details about this movie and explain why this movie is quite bad without giving the spoilers, so I'm going to go into spoiler territory. If you haven't really seen the movie yet, don't watch the rest of this video. Click off immediately. Okay, you major warning, 3, 2, 1. So basically, they're in this facility. And, like, this is for, like, a facility that is made for people who believe they are superheroes. I mean, I understand why Bruce Willis and James McAvoy are in there, but why is Samuel L. Jackson in there? I mean, yeah, he has a condition where his legs are broken and everything, and he has a smart IQ, but that's pretty much it. Like, pretty much, you can pretty much take him to any mental facility. I mean, why does he need to be in this specific one? He doesn't have any superpowers, he doesn't believe he's a superhero, so why is he here? Now, Shyamalan is really known for his twists in his movies, because there's always, like, twists and turns happening in this movie, and I've got to tell you right now, the twist in this movie is the same from Unbreakable. It turns out that psychiatrists, like, set up, like, this organisation to actually contain superheroes to make them not believe that they are superheroes. Okay, why would you want to do that? Like, in Unbreakable, it made sense why that twist happened, because you really put all the pieces together. It's like, okay, that really made sense. That really, you know, that really made sense about why Samuel L. Jackson just became the villain. But in this one, there's really no reason for it. Like, she just kills off, like, every single one of them. Like, James McAvoy, Samuel L. Jackson, and Bruce Willis. They all die at the end of this movie. James McAvoy gets shot, which I don't really know why, like, how that managed to hurt him, because he actually got shot in, like, Split and really nothing happened. Samuel L. Jackson just comically just falls down to the ground, and Bruce Willis, like, someone just drowns him. I mean, I understand his weakness is water, but I just assumed that because he just couldn't swim. But now they're just making it look like it's his kryptonite, like he's just useless if someone, like, a little bit of water is on him. So, okay, so it's not just because he can't swim, he's actually, like, that's actually his kryptonite. Okay, fair, okay, thank you for Shyamalan, thank you for making sense into that. This movie is just really frustrating to me, it's really frustrating, and it's a really shame as well, because I really had high hopes that this movie would redeem Shyamalan. I mean, I know that The Visit and Split was, you know, a critical success, but in the words of Adam from Your Movie Sucks, who actually done research on Shyamalan's movie Split, that script was written when Shyamalan was still making movies like Unbreakable or Six Sense. And The Visit, I mean, I haven't really seen it, so I don't really know. But it's just a real shame as well, because I really had high hopes for this movie. I really had high hopes that Shyamalan would redeem himself, you know, make great movies again, and, you know, I'm just a bit disappointed, man. Okay, so have you seen Glass? Did you like it? Do you hate it? Comment down below, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.